people on the autistic spectrum, we're naturally curious. We always want to know more. But we have social deficits. So behavior-wise, don't expect probably the most socially appropriate behavior from us. So what you'll see with a lot of youngsters on the autistic, high-functioning autistic end is that, again, they're naturally curious, but they don't understand the social give and take of a situation. They don't understand why hugging everybody would be inappropriate. So personal space is a bad thing. They don't necessarily understand. They might be quiet for years on end, and for some, in some ways, I think the reason that they will do that is because they don't know how to give or take in a conversation, so they just shut down entirely. Again, that's kind of another aspect of being on the autistic spectrum. You get socially overwhelmed. Excess stimuli is a huge factor. So trying to understand how to mitigate the incoming stimuli and process it is hugely complicated, and you have to learn how to do it in school and with friends and all these other different environments. So you really see a lot of people on the autistic spectrum, including me, in situations, new or old, where new triggers will create a lot of tension for us, will create a lot of anxiety, and so you will see us react, either get very loud and excited, or fidgety, or have emotional meltdowns. Probably to know that I'm awkward. I'm not understanding all the little, the minutiae within the social dynamics of a friendship. We have problems interpreting people's reactions, or other people's behaviors. Over time we integrate that process as a factor of mimicking. But our own ability to understand why people react in certain ways, prepare for that person to be very literal and not mean to be, to sound arrogant or condescending or rude. It just happens to be a nature of the diagnosis. We're always diagnosing every stimuli all the time. We're really trying. We're tenacious, but we don't know how to advocate for ourselves. That's an effect of being on the autistic spectrum.